Okay, welcome to the Vermilion County War Museum. I want to take you on a tour through the different time periods that we have on display here. And we always try to start people out in the French and Indian War and Revolutionary War time period, which is over in the north section here. On display, we have a lot of artifacts, which are, for the most part, are all reproductions from that time period. We have the sword that you see over here in the cases. I think one of the only original pieces that we do have. This stuff is all on loan from Revolutionary War reenactors. The equipment that you're looking at was actually used in the Illinois country during that time period. The red coat you see is from the French and Indian War period, which would have been worn by the 60th of Foot that was stationed down at Fort Deschartres. Down the Prairie du Rocher, Illinois, south of St. Louis on the Illinois side of the Mississippi River. That'd be from the 1763-1768 time period. The blue coat is from a company called Worthington's Company of the Illinois Regiment. Illinois was part of the state of Virginia at that time. The state of Virginia extended clear to the Mississippi River. Troops were sent out here to fight the Indians that were having hostilities towards the white settlers that were coming into this area at that time. Worthington's Company served under George Rogers Clark. Had one of the most incredible military escapades during the late 1700s. In October 1779, while stationed at Fort Kaskaskia, they decided to make a winter trek across southern Illinois and try to capture Vincennes, which was held by the British government at that time. Early February, they left Kaskaskia, trekked the 178 men, trekked all the way across southern Illinois, got to the Wabash River, which was out of its banks at that time by about 5 miles. On February 24th, the fort was surrendered to the Americans, who just had a very small number of people. The British thought they had several hundred men with them, but they had a small number. In the way they attacked, they surprised them. See some of the artifacts, the coats. We've got some of the weapons, some of the personal gear, the eating equipment, shaving set, some of the writing instruments and stuff they used at that time period. Here's the portrait of Clark on the one book there. He died in Louisville, Kentucky. He's buried at Cave Hill Cemetery down there. His estate, his last home is still standing down there, a place called Locust Grove. It's a National Historic Site now, and operated by a volunteer force down there, just like this museum is. Our next section is dedicated to Army Corps of Engineers, all the way from the American Revolution to present day, Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom, and the Afghan War. Almost all the equipment that you see was used to make maps with. If you didn't know where you were at and you didn't know where you're going, an army is pretty bogged down. So maps became a very important part of many military escapades from all time periods. You see a lot of empty cupboards up there. A lot of my stuff is out right now. I did an exhibit at Wright-Patterson Air Force Museum a while back and haven't had time to bring it back in. We see compasses, we see sextants, transits, levels, measuring devices. Get over here, we've got some early electronic stuff from the Vietnam War time period.